Hey everybody. Hey Dr. Lester. Hey Hotfix. Good evening, Eduardo. Now you have to tell us what it is. I can't wait to see your pictures whenever we get to that. That's so funny. I hope you had a good vacation. Where did you get the model from? I need a good keyboard tray myself. I'll have to take a look at it. I need one to keep the cats off the keyboard. That's funny. We'll give everybody a minute or so, and then we'll get started. I was not planning on going to Printopia. You'll have to send us pictures. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. And tonight we'll get started with Eduardo. He sent in some cool pictures of some guitars. These turned out really cool. Hey Robert, welcome back to the stream. Is this, I'm guessing, on Maker World? These look really cool. These turned out really nice. I think the guitars are printed since I don't see any strings on them, and this looks printed right here as well. Let's look at some other pictures. Oh, there's some acoustic ones. Those look pretty cool. Yeah, they're really good quality. Even the strings look pretty cool. Some of them are a little messed up, but it looks pretty cool with the strings and everything. It's really good touch, nice touch. Yeah, you might not be able to play too many chords on something that small. I thought there were more pictures of the guitars. Maybe it put it at the end. These cases turned out really cool too. Is there a specific use case for these? What are you using them for? Just normal storage, or is it storing something specific? Those look really, really nice. Nice little storage unit, and then you can carry the whole thing. It's really nice. Oh yeah, those got really good little storage containers in there. How long did each one of these take to print? My guess is going to be 3 plates. One for the inside, one for this piece, and one for the top piece. Eduardo was on the case, that's funny. Open and shut. $8 hours per total unit, that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Yeah, do you have a link handy, Eduardo? You can post in the chat to this one. I'd like to print some of these out too. This would be good for a PETG that I just got. You printed 12 units? That's funny. That's good though. You could use these all over in your garage, in the print room. The RC room, whatever hobby you have, these would be really good for it. You got to put the soda can or whatever next to it so we can get the proper size comparison. And there's a bigger one out now. That's really cool. Yeah, there's the first useful print of the evening. That one's really good. Make sure we all go out there and print that one. Diet Pepsi. Oh wow, these pandas turned out really good. And no bleeding in the white. Yeah, they turned out really good. Yeah, these turned out really good. I would imagine they just printed in one piece, right? I don't think they're separate pieces. And I think, yeah, here's the rest of those guitars. Yeah, those turned out really good. The second link is to the XL. Yeah, I'll pull those up. I'll show the rest of your guitars and then I'll pull those links up. Check them out. Yeah, good color choices on the guitars again. These turned out really cool. let's check out. That was the link that Hotfix sent. After we see his pictures, we'll check that link out as well. Let's check out these organizers. Yeah, these organizers look cool. Yeah, all kinds of different configurations with the little inserts on the inside. And this is the XL one. Yeah, those are decent size too. Yeah, that's a cool little case. Cool. Smash the like button if you liked any of the things that Eduardo showed. Thanks for sending in the pictures once again, Eduardo. Really appreciate it. Next on the list is Hotfix. Let me get those loaded up real quick. All right. And I think this is the first piece of the little keyboard thing, right? Yeah, that's really cool. And it just slides in and out of there. Yeah, simple. That turned out really nice, and that's super simple. I don't have a coffee table in front. I use a keyboard for typing on my TV as well, but I have a little end table on the end that this would be perfect for. I might try to make something in Fusion 360. This is a remake of another one, right? Hotfix. Isn't that what it said on here? It's a remake of this thing or whatever. Yeah, what did you use to remix it in? It turned out really cool. Super functional. Oh, cool little video of it. Yeah, see, that works really good. You remixed it in Bambu Studio. Hey, whatever works, man. The first prints that I ever remixed or whatever were in Bambu Studio. I even made a little video on it. People hated on me for it, but hey, do whatever you can do. Fusion 360 is hard. It took forever to learn that. How to make a little box in that thing. But now it's really handy. And I try to, for things like this, I try to remake it and try to design that stuff in Fusion just so I have a project to like relearn, you know, and learn the skills on what would be the best approach on making each one of these things and how do you mirror one and all of that stuff. But yeah, challenge yourself in whatever. When you're making these things, that's how you get better. Yeah, all you need is the creative mind and to know how to use the tools just a little bit, and you can make anything. Like, who would have thought of doing all of that hot fix? You know what I mean? Like, that's why I say challenge yourself with these things, because that's how you get better at them. And you just use the tools that you have. You can make whatever you want. You can use whatever you want for this stuff. Just practice it. You heard that on shape is easier to use. I'll tell you the one that I like the most, well, it's Fusion these days, just because I took the time to learn it. But Tinkercad wasn't bad, and SketchUp. SketchUp is another pay one, but honestly, SketchUp probably has the best user interface out of all of them. It's more intuitive. Like, you can... The thing about Onshape and Fusion and Tinkercad and the rest of them is when you want to do something, you kind of have to look up like a tutorial on it or something like that and figure out how to do it. Where what I found with SketchUp is it was a lot more intuitive. Like, there was a lot more intuitiveness with it. And it used to be free, but they started charging for it. And when they started charging for it, I just looked around at what else was out there. And the reason I made this switch to Fusion 360 is I also have a CNC machine, and you can do some stuff in Fusion 360 with that. And there's a lot of things that you can do with it, and you can be a lot more precise. It's a bigger learning curve on a lot of the things, but it's just because there's so much into it, and that's why I like to practice the things that I want to build or whatever, because you have to kind of keep those skills up to date and remember how to do certain things. You know, how to make a certain curve and how to extrude things a different way, or in what order to do different things, whether to make things a body, or, you know, those different things. Just whatever tools that you're using, just practice those skills. Yeah, you get stuck in Fusion 360. There's a few times where I've got stuck and it's taken me a few days of research. That's the one thing. Try SketchUp though, if you don't have like a need for like the manufactured thing or any of those other options in Fusion 360. Try SketchUp. I don't think it's that expensive, but it's very intuitive. You'll find that what you think things are supposed to do, they're supposed to do. All right, next on here, this cool Hulk thing. I think we'll see a couple of these tonight, but this one looks cool, and the can for reference, it's awesome too. Yeah, once you seem to get over a hump with Fusion, and then you can really just look up tutorials on how to do stuff, and it's pretty easy. Like, even the CNC stuff isn't easy at first, but then when you learn it, like, there's so many really cool options of things that you can do, and you can get down into some really good precision and like doing patterns, and there's a lot of really good things with Fusion. It is hard to learn, but there's a reason why it's hard to learn, and it's all the good stuff in there. I'm a big Fusion evangelist too, but it is expensive, and there are other options out there if you don't need all the extra stuff. All right, let's see what else. Is that the other side of it? Oh, it has a little hook thing on there. Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah, see, put it on the door. That's in a really good place. If you think about that for a moment, that's about right place for me. That's funny. That's true, Robert. It is hard to learn a new CAD, and all of them have their little learning curves or whatever. Oh, nice. That'll look cool. So it kind of blends into the freezer. Wow, there's some that say 60 hours on that XL print. Hold on, we gotta take a look at that. $67. Oh, for the holder. And that's also 20% infill. Which I guess if you're gonna have heavy stuff, but if it's just for like small little screws and little plastic parts or whatever, you could probably even go down to 10% infill and save a whole bunch of time. But that's 5 plates, 67 hours. 62 hours for these little dividers. Yeah, that's a long time for that thing. Alright, back to the pictures. Yeah, over 2 rolls. Yeah, some of this larger stuff can, depending on how thick or, you know, how much of the infill that you're doing on there, 20%. Look at this, is 80% infill. So you can make it solid or whatever, but it's just, you know, how strong do you really need to make this? And then I guess, yeah, it's showing a scaled down version it showed. Yeah, 882 grams. But that's it. I think if you print all of these things, it's 882 grams. All right, back to the prints. Thanks for calling that out, Kurt. That's, yeah, you can mess around with the settings and pull that stuff down or change it or whatever. It just depends on how thick you want the infill to be. The smaller ones were 8 hours each, and they're about 4 inches each, or 4 in each. They have 4 little dividers in each. Alright, let's see what's next. You're going to print this part in silver? Is that what you were saying, Hotfix? That would look cool. Alright, let's see what's next. Those turned out cool. What color filament is that? That's a really cool, like, pink or whatever color it is. Very bright. Giant arm pink TPU. Are these like really super flexible? You're rebuilding your gecko army? That's funny. somewhat flexible. What filament is this? That TPU that you're dialing in, or what filament is this that you're calibrating? You're gonna send your kids to school with 100 of them? That's funny. Oh, the silk one, so you can get the right shininess. Okay, that makes sense. Is that one of the standard calibrations, or is this one that you get off of Maker World or whatever? Yeah, Maker World, thank you. Little over an hour to do the test or whatever, or you do these individually. Do you suggest doing this test right here specifically, since that's the picture you showed there? Yeah, look at that. And this is telling you what speed to print these at, right? To get whichever one of these shines, or the sheen that you want or whatever, this is the print speed. Is that what I'm reading correctly on there? Or what is it that you're changing to get the shine? The outer wall speed will do at the current temperature that you have. All right. Thank you for that. Hey, Jeff. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me for this particular one that they're doing, right? It looks shinier here and here. Same on this one, but that's at that at the temperature that you're printing at, so you might want to try different temperatures. I guess that's what you're saying too, right? Hotfix. Check this out with some different temperatures to really get it at the shiny that you want, or the sheen that you want. Thanks for sharing that. Hot fix. What is this? The variable shore TPU. I have not used that. Oh, that turned out cool. That's a cool looking, like, glass or chalice, whatever you want to call it. It looks really cool. Cool detail. I think temp and speed have something to do with the softness and how strong it is or whatever, right? Something like that. I haven't printed a lot with TPU, just a handful of times. Yeah, just take some pictures for the next show, Kurt. It's all good. Alright, let's see what else we have from Hotfix. More of the frog army to join the gecko army. That's a cool color. Really, really cool color. It's an interesting, like, yellow and green shine to it. Really cool. Yeah, they turned out really cool. That's funny. Did you try to airbrush them or did you just try to use regular acrylic paint? Oh, the markers. Yeah, I haven't tried painting 3D prints yet, or the different kinds of filament or whatever. It'd be interesting to do that. Let's see what else is next. It's a really interesting color. It's got a nice sparkle to it. Really cool. Yeah, that's really sparkly in the sun. Yeah, I bet it looks way crazier in person. Alright, let's see what's next. More geckos. What are these printed out of? Oh, giant arm red TPU. Little stringing. That's funny, the army grows. Yeah, look at all of them. I've done it a handful of times, Kurt, and I just used the stock settings on the X1. I didn't do any calibration or anything. I just followed the steps, but I used the Bambu TPU as well. I've heard that doing it out of a dryer while actively drying is the best way to print TPU as well. The Sunlu dryers or the eSun dryer be a great way to do that. They both have little things where you can connect into there. You don't want to run it through the AMS. Trust me, I tried that. It does not work. You get to take the AMS completely apart and pull all the TPU out of there. It's pretty fun. Ask me how I know. Oh yeah, which dryer did you get, Kurt? Let's see what is next on Hotfix's pictures. That was a cool little turtle. That's a cool filament. Oh, it's just one picture of the turtle. I've never heard of that dryer. Yeah, that texture looks really cool. And this is the build plate right here. Yeah, that one looks super crazy. That's a really cool build plate. That does put a cool finish on it. Cool little shine. Yeah, let us know how that dryer works out, Kurt. Yeah, that plate just looks super crazy. The plate is tripping me out too. Alright, let's go to the next picture. It looks so funny. It's just so crazy. What are these little things? It's the Cubert thing. That's what that looks like, is the little Cubert mountain. Anybody remember Cubert, where you had to jump on all those squares all crazy? Used to play that at Pizza Hut when we would go eat at Pizza Hut. That's what I'd be playing, is some Cubert. Wearing it out. If you've never played Cubert before, find that somewhere and play it. It's a fun game. Oh, Dr. Lester, you're missing out. You're this little dude and you have to bounce on all of these things, and when you bounce on them it changes colors or whatever, and you have to, touch every single one of them, make it all the way up to the top, and then little enemies are on there. You have to hit these things a certain amount of times. Super fun game. It used to be an arcade game, and there used to be one at the Pizza Hut where I'm from. And I used to, that's the only time I would play it, is when we went to eat pizza at Pizza Hut when I was a kid, and I'd wear out Cubert on there. It's so fun. Yeah, I can hear the sounds from that game too. That's so funny. Yep, there it is. That's what the arcade that I used to wear out, that one right there. That's so funny. Let's see if there's there's the little stage or whatever. That's so funny. Cool print. Super cool print. That brought back all kinds of memories of playing that stupid video game. Will I print a Cubert next time? Sure. We'll have somebody find me a model of Cubert and I'll print it. Eduardo, tell me what colors to use. Did you use a prismatic plate on this side to put a little prism on there? That looks super cool. Cool filament too. Super sparkly. Oh, that's the top surface pattern. Interesting. It looks super cool. All right, let's see what's next. Oh, that's cool. Deadpool mask. Wow, that turned out really good. What filament is this? This looks like leather. Like, it really does look like leather. Wow. I mean, that really does look like leather. Really cool texture. Turned out really good. Let's see, Kurt. I've looked all over the Bambu wiki. Is there a chart of colors that match what to use when printing from the models in the Bambu app? Kurt, so I think whenever you load like a model from Maker World or whatever in there, it loads in whatever filament that the maker was using at that time. I think that's what you are referring to, and I think it shows what color is in there if you look at it online. Let's go. Where is it where it shows like what colors or whatever are used? I thought I saw that on some of these things. Yeah, I think some of them have what filament is used in there. And I think this is referring to the Bambu filament. So this would be the black and this would be, I guess, orange. But yeah, what color is it? And I always notice it could be some weird filaments whenever you download the models or whatever. That's a good question, Kurt. But I think it is. I notice when I upload my models or whatever, it uploads like all of the filaments that I have in there, even the ones that I'm not using. For example, if you like made this model and just had one color that you used, but you had 4 colors in your AMS, it brings in like all 4 of those colors, which is kind of weird. Hover over the print profile. Yeah, nothing there. I don't see where it specifies the color though. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It shows up whenever you open the model of whatever color they're using. That turned out cool.
I'm a whirling dervish. I always twirl on purpose. I'm so surface level. Don't
Yeah, there's this mask is flawless.
What a good one consists of. I'm probably not as perfect. It's probably not in my bloodline. My faith lies as far as my faults allow, but truth I control where I land. I choose to be an island. I choose to pick up my pants till it all seems folly, but
All right, let's see what's next. Spaghetti. These are lightsabers. The blade parts. Dang, you even put the little raft around it and everything. That's crazy. Alright, let's see what's next. Oh, that's funny. That's a cool lightsaber. Or two. Or is that the one that has a blade out of each end? That's super cool. Yeah, that's for sure. You could probably buy a X1 Carbon for what it would cost at Disney. Yeah, these turned out really cool. When I was a kid, me and my brothers would have destroyed these in about 3 seconds. That's all it would have took, 3 seconds. You could have made these out of titanium and it might have taken us 4 seconds. That thing's giant. That's cool that you can put it together like that. It's almost 8 feet long. It's over 7 feet long. Yeah, that looks crazy. This is another really cool color here too. Master Multitasker. That's funny. It's the same as the dragon. It's super sparkly. Even in low light out in the sun, it looked really crazy too, but even in low light like this, it's super sparkly. Oh wow, that castle turned out really cool. That's really cool filament. Lots of different colors in there. Wow. Really cool. Yeah, it's got a really cool, like, blended. There's not like hard lines of transition in here. And lots of colors. Yeah, that turned out really cool. Alright, thanks for that hot fix. Smash the like button if you liked any of those pictures there. Next on the list is Robert. Let me get those loaded up real quick. I don't know why it wants to do that every other time, but we'll go with it. And this is a filament sample thing, I'm guessing. Did you make this? I'm assuming you made this one. You make everything. I don't know why it loaded each picture individually. Cool samples for the infills. This is still my favorite one. I think this one looks the coolest. What are these? Is this like a little test for the filament too? Is that what each of these little things are? That's pretty cool. For each of the little swatches or whatever. Are these the top patterns, I'm guessing, maybe? Thickness, all right. That's good. That's really useful to have all of that on each of the little swatches or whatever. It's a really good idea. All right, let's see what's next. This looks like, I know this. This is a Canon camera battery. Is this a little case for camera batteries? It's really, really cool, handy to have when you're out and about. Sony. Dang, these look exactly like the Canon ones, even, or the off-brand Canon ones. They even have the little arrow on it right there. Was this the reprint with the little code for the off-brand ones? Do you have a link to this or where you got these? Because I tried one set of these a real long time ago and it worked and then it stopped working and then they worked again and stopped working. Good night, Dr. Lester. And I think that was all of the prints, right? And then you showed a video of something, right, Robert? Let me pull your email back up real quick. That's really cool. That works really good. Oh, why are you doing autoplay all crazy? YouTube, you could be cool sometimes, but sometimes you're weak. All right, thanks for sending those in, Robert. Appreciate that. Last on the list here is Simoleon. So let me get those opened up, see if it's going to do it all crazy. I don't know why it does that. And then I do the exact same thing and it opens it normally. Thank you, Windows, super handy. We're going to have the contest on the Hulk fists. Hulk high five, that's funny. Yeah, that's a really cool color. I don't know if D-Simoleon's out there, but it's a really cool color of green. All right, let's see what's next. I am the great Cornholio. Give me TP for my bunghole. That's really funny. That's the coolest TP holder I've ever seen, for sure. This might be the best print of the night right here. With some Beavis. That's so funny. Yeah, this needs to go and the visitor bathroom in my house, so everybody has to see Cornholio when they go to my bathroom. Yeah, this is the best print of the night. D. Simoleon, if you're out there when you're watching this, thank you for sending this in. This is pretty awesome. Really funny. That's super funny. All right, let's see what else D. Simoleon has for us. Some Oktoberfest, little German flag and Prost. It's super interesting. If you're really in Germany, these things need to be really big for the Steins or whatever that they have, those big old glasses that they have. You need big coasters for those things. Yeah, it does look like it has bubbles in there, huh? It's a really good color choice. All right, let's see what's next. Cincinnati. The Germania Society Oktoberfest. That's really cool. All right. Oh, wow. He made the little stamp, it looks like, for the shirts. Oh, that's really cool. Wow, that worked really good too. You'd never know that was stamped on there. That one has a little bit of lightness to it, but this one turned out perfect. Look at that. That's a cool idea. I never thought of doing that and making t-shirts. It's a really cool idea. It does make it look like the shirt is worn. You'd have perfect or the slightly worn. I bet they have a little roller with paint. Just paint right over. The little roller paint right over it. And then you just turn it over and stamp it on the shirt. I guess there's a video out there on how to do it, but that's my guess on how to do it. All right. That's all we have for this evening, everybody. Appreciate everybody joining. Smash the like button on your way out. It really helps me out. Appreciate everybody joining. Appreciate everybody sending in your pictures of your prints. Join us on the next stream. Take some pictures of your prints and send them to me at my email address, and we'll showcase them on the next one. And Kurt, let us know what that dryer looks like on the next stream as well. Hope everybody has a good rest of the weekend. Hope you have a long weekend here in the U.S. And I'll see everybody on the next video. Thanks, everybody. Have a great weekend.